And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs.
Mommy don't like how I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her this my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle.
We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Ben Brown. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
T.J. Friedel leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Base knock center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Friedel gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore, where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Fouled off. He was late. No outs. Runners at first and second. Pickoff throw. Friedel back in on a dive. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
it's Gavin Lux.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. Moved to second, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Birdie fires over to first. And there are two down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Spencer Steer in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
That's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Two to count. Two outs and one in scoring position. Line drive. Hack pulls that one down, and that is that. So it's one run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Andrew Abbott. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical as pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's Nico Horner. That one the other way, hauls it in for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
John Birdie at the plate. Birdie went deep in his most recent game. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. 2 outs.
Ball, that's just out.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the left side. Espinal throws across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. Now here is Will Benson.
Will Benson.
Benson goes 6 feet 5 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. This one popped up. Lopez. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Tyler Stevenson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Line drive, pulls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That one drifts inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Brings it in. And that is that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is fifth. The first
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Justin Turner now. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Hack gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner takes off. Fought off foul. And that one popped in the air left field. Friedel pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kevin Alcantara will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Off the plate, ball one.
Grounded to third, could be two. The turn by McLean at second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Brown back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Fastball is outside. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Way high there. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And the throw out at third. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. In the air, right side. Alcantara coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Crow Armstrong walloped 3 extra base hits in his last game. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That's too low. And it's 2-1. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Nicky
Lopez up to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
In the air, right field. Fraley getting an angle on it. And that is that.
Yeah, slow burn like an arm rash. Yeah, slick burn, rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn bash. City slick burn, rubber like a tar mat. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Gavin Lux.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Up and in, now 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball right side. Turner to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 7, Spencer Steer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Gathers and throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
The left fielder, Will Benson.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Digging in, Will Benson. This one lifted in the air, left field. Happ sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here at the friendly confines, Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
The third baseman, number 5, John.
And next for the Cubs, John Birdie. Grounded out his first time up. That misses. Ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, right field. Fraley should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya.
So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. First time up, he grounded to third. That misses, and that is ball 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The other way, fair ball.
The left fielder, number 8.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Ian Happ up to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Yep, that
And
ball
a
went
curve
out.
misses outside. Ball 1.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Half
That's
lays
ball
off.
2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So now Turner in on that right side. Fly to center his first time. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. 2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
This one in the air. Birdie. Hauls it in, 2 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And here is Matt McClain. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That clips the corner. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's going to be Kevin Alcantara. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one misses. 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting.
Usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The Reds leading by a run last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
To the right side, and that chance handled, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Tyson Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, and the batter now, T.J. Friedl. gets the outside corner with that one. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Brazier, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And that is in for a strike. 0-2. And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
A little bit low. 2-2. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 4, Santiago.
Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Espinal, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Off the mark there. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter Gavin Lux.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gavin Lux. His righty-lefty splits there.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. And the count is 1-1. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 1 out. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at first and second with one gone. Right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. That one's got to feel good. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyson Miller will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Julian
Cubs,
Merriweather comes
number
on now.
66.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Crow Armstrong going back, and that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Oh, that'll make you feel
Now
good as a hitter right there. Anytime
Tyler.
you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Tyler Stevenson will hit next. Just missed. Two outs with a runner at third. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much
Now
split the
that's
zone
the
down
right
the
fielder.
middle, and
Yeah.
those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Happ makes the play, and that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs nothing.
So many things I try to say when I'm writing and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting inside.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
So
off
up now
for
for
the
Chicago,
Cubs,
Nicky
the shortstop,
Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
Abbott back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one misses in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fraley hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
So here's Horner now. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Andrew Abbott done for the day, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
Tony
Cincinnati.
Santillan on the pitch out of the
Number
pen
64.
here.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
That's a strike. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The 0-2. And a base hit up the middle. Around first, heading for 2. Horner around second, heads for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down, runner at third. Next to hit, John Birdie. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Horner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the call, and 1-1.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a slow roller. De La Cruz. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Two down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
That's in there. 0-1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Nice grab. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
And there's a ball.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
2-2 the count.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, TJ Friedl. And foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. One down, base is empty.
Aye.
Chopped out towards short. Lopez to first,
Got him.
and 2 away to start the 7th. Two outs, base is empty. And now Santiago Espinal. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And now 1 and 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. Down the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Outside, 1-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Santiago makes the grab, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So hard to touch.
2-2 the count.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kevin Alcantara. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
High fly ball out towards left center. Friedel on the move to the gap. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the Cubs,
Brazier on to pitch here.
number 54.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red.
So digging in, Ellie De La
The
Cruz.
shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
And that one
Ball one,
upstairs,
no strike.
ball one. Brazier, 37 years young. And they traded for him earlier this year. This one in the air. Birdie makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Phil Bickford preparing to come on if needed. And that is out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right
The
there.
first
If you're on the
baseman, number
mound,
7,
you're ahead in the count
Spencer
0-2, and you just
Steer.
couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Lopez makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Will Benson now at the plate. 1 for 3. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Pitch
That's
misses,
ball
and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Strike 1. Lux off of first with 2 away. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Graham Ashcraft.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now Carson Kelly. The Cubs in striking distance, but has some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And misses inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 4,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that clips the inside corner. The Cubbies down by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering way upstairs. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop Nicky Lopez.
And next for the Cubs, Nicky Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 51, Phil.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Richards up and throwing. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2.
4 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Good eye right there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
McLean now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that skips in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Friedel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no
2
strikes.
down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the Reds.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Emilio Pagan.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball, that's in.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one fouled off, 2-2. Line drive. Makes the catch, one down.
The third baseman, number 5, John Birdie.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The Reds leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. That catches the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And strike 2.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him looking. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
1 out left for the Cubs. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and it's even up.
That's inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pagan is just 1 strike away. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing